You want a dog or a cat? Be prepared to pay up. More and more landlords are starting to charge pet rent on top of already pricey cleaning deposits. I-Team consumer investigator Randy Mack reveals just how much this could cost renters and the animal rescue community.
Sí, yo quiero amor. Ay, ay, ay.
It doesn't matter if you don't speak Spanish.
Hola, 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 hola.
You clearly hear Sanelli Quintero's love for animals. But only at the Lucky Puppy Rescue, where people are encouraged to come in and love on these little faces, is Quintero free to express it.
I can't even foster.
She wants to take one home. She just can't afford to.
The deposit is $250 and the monthly rent is $50.
At rental properties across LA, the rising cost of pet deposits and monthly pet rental fees are resulting in a decline in pet adoptions.
It's sad because these animals could use that love and that safe place to be.
Ensor is assistant manager at Lucky Puppy.
Pet rent is more in apartments, but I have heard of deposits in the $1,000 to $1,500 range in homes.
This lease agreement for an Encino apartment requires a $5,000 pet deposit and $25 a month pet rent.
It's a business for owner.
Ashton Dirakshan with Iconic Real Estate specializes in finding pet owners the right home.
One thing we don't want to happen is for this pet rent to become a trend.
Pet deposits aren't new.
They do charge pet rent, which is $50 a month.
Ashton says the concept of pet rent is growing because deposits aren't covering damages caused by animals.
It's not a pet's fault. It is a pet owner's fault.
Ashton says some property owners see profit in pet rent and offer pet services. Others charge what their competitors charge, whether they need to or not.
If those damages that occur are higher than what the security deposit is, then the landlord has a cause of action against the tenant.
Magda Madrigal of the Eviction Defense Network says pet-owning tenants also have rights.
Some people who have come into our office are being charged a $200 a month pet deposit, almost as an additional occupant. That is unreasonable.
When your choices are your pet or your home, pets generally lose. This is a no-kill rescue. At many shelters, animals and sleep means permanently.
You can fall in love with a dog.
Quintero admits she will, again and again at the rescue.
This one is so cute. Bye!
But here's where the love ends. Like a lot of renters, Quintero has more time for pups than money.
Bye, boys.
Well, pet rent can be higher or lower depending on where you live, and to find out how your neighborhood rates, there's an interactive map that can show you. You just move your cursor over an area and the median rent will pop up along with the percentage of pet-friendly units. Now, the information was compiled by the real estate website hotpads.com. It says that Los Angeles pet owners pay nearly 4% more on average than not pet owners. And according to the site, the priciest area to own a pet is actually Century City. The least expensive place is actually out in the Santa Monica area.
Very interesting, Randy. And who knew you had to pay this extra rent in some of these places?
Well, and how do you get your kid a dog?
You got to think long and hard about it first.
Exactly.
Well, if you have a tip for Randy, we want to hear from you, and the I-Team does as well. You can give us a call at 818-520-TIPS or send an email to NBC for I-Team at NBCUNI.com.
Viewers